And this can actually be split now into two, going one to each. And we're going to need more boxes as well. This should be out of the way currently. And also repaired. There. More boxes for later. Right now all of these can be copper, even though we don't need to have that much insane throughput, which will all be piped down to some other belt, probably going across here to here. There. No. The station, of course, would be here. Right here. And this train will also need fuel just like the other one, obviously. And it will be brought in from here, another splitter. And we also need another train, which will need engines and cargo containers. And more iron, since we're almost out now. Simple, just run along the main bus and collect. And of course I'm going to want to separate all of these into segments so that they don't interfere with each other. Which is simple enough. There. That's a good start. Oh yes, and the engines, of course, I'm going to need. I'll just use the car to get there faster. I prefer to not go any further than this with the car. It's hard to thread the needle through the base every time. Here, these are all the engines we need. And that will be all for that. There, now, the next train. Hopefully they don't collide ever, because if they do, that's expensive. Oh, and I don't have a station here yet, so I can't program it yet. But I can control it directly. However, with the other train on the track also, I may wish to just use the car this time. Although I'm not even sure about that. It should be fine. How bad would it be if I was the one to collide them? Fortunately, I am an experienced train engineer. I know how trains work. There, now we're here, and the brakes barely work. There's actually an upgrade for that. Back up first. And the station itself can go practically anywhere. Right here is fine. There. So this is where it would be normally. I swapped the hotbar by accident. Now these 3 cars can be our copper, and the final one can be our ammunition. And I just ran out of arms, of course. So I'll just need to go back and back again. Not that it matters, because we were going to run out of other things first anyway. Now to start setting up the array. Oh yes, and we need power here as well. I forgot about that. For instance, the belts, we're going to run out of those soon. In fact, I think we're about to right now. Yes. We have enough power lines though, fortunately. Just need to distribute those correctly. There. And now we can actually run this line as we're going back. So first, this one here. And then now we can run it like this. Oh, that's wrong. Hold on. Focusing on many things at a time. There. Now I can just go home. And the train won't even be coming down this way, because I was smart and made it double-sided, so anything going that way will have no interference with things going this way. In fact, the most dangerous part is this, going into the station, which isn't even that bad. There, and now we can program the train if we wanted to, but we don't because we haven't set up the station fully yet. The satellite station. First, we're going to need to get rid of all these vestigial components that aren't doing anything anymore. And then after that, we're going to need to get more belts and things like that. We need more belts, more arms, and more of these actually. A few more of those, and many of these. The arms are now being produced over here, and are quite simple to get to. Yes. And I think that's all we need now. Good. I didn't want to make any more trips. Now we can go back and fix the problems that are there, and then after that we can program this train to do its job and ride it back home. And then, if pollution becomes a problem for hives, then we can deal with that when that becomes a problem. And with these rail signals, I don't think we're ever going to have a problem with collisions. At worst, I think we would have a mere clog. There, aligned. There. This has many problems. And most of them are now fixed. I also have some more miners now from salvaging those earlier ones. There. And now this is ready to perform its job. Oh yes, we want a radar here also, of course. There. Anything else we want? Not that I can think of. This looks complete to me. Now, we can program this to go to this station and leave under the condition of item count of copper is equal to maximum capacity of this train, which is 6,000, yes. And since we're not carrying multiple types, it's simple. Next. Wait. Your home station is this one. And you'll depart under the condition of copper is equal to 0. There. It's that simple. Now go. Oh. This may take some time, actually. Although now would be a good time to end this episode, so goodbye.